Greetings, I'm Serene Glory and welcome back to Season 2 of Workers and Resources So Very Public. This is part 57 and construction is going on furiously, as you can see. I thought about this block of flats going up and realised that I need to get the shopping centre over here built. I'm going to have food and clothes, electronics, etc. for that flat's residents to get access to, because they're a bit too far away from the other shopping centre, which is up here. So yeah, that's been added into the mix. I've also plumbed in another sewage tank, and that will supply or remove sewage. It's not supplying sewage, it's removing sewage from the businesses up here and particularly the residences that will go in over in this area. So that's all going. I've also decided to start construction on the grain storage over here, because I will need to take the grain from these fields in here for quickness, and then once it's in there we can start transporting it across to the food and meat food and meat factories. Get that road gravelled up. 145% fertility over here, pretty much standard across all those fields. We will get some liquid fertiliser in eventually. We should hopefully get these fields up to 200% fertility before too long. You'll need a lot of concrete, so I don't know if we'll get you done before the crops need to be harvested. So we're bringing in the crops here to start with anyway. We'll take it from there. Right. Up here we've got all our paths. The road's almost done. This one's still needing some asphalt. How long did I actually... No, take you off get citizens. Just allow citizens to move in. We've got 500 odd, 585 now, 21 plus year olds without a flat. We've got the same problem over at this power station as we had at the coal power station. The power being that we just, for whatever reason, can't keep workers here. Is that microbus? I don't think you came up. No, you didn't go to the power plant. Here's the next bus here coming in. And we should have 3 buses. Maybe we need a 4th after all. The last time that I looked, a bus headed off with 35 out of 35 workers. And this one was full. Let me have a look. That line, it does have... Yeah, it does go to the end station. So we don't need line spacing enabled. I'm not going to let it totally obsess me. This would normally be the case. Right, and just noticed you heading in there. What are you doing? Get the crop delivery. Ah, yeah, you just run backwards and forwards between there and the food grain silo, even when that's empty. Right, let's have a look at that again. Down here. Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of that eventually, but for now it does serve a bit of a purpose. So it's still not done. I want to get rid of this access road in here before I forget. And we've got plenty of residents come up here to work as firefighters, but nobody seems to want to work on asphalting on the road. You still need 270 tons of concrete as well. Do you know, part of me is amazed and part of me is not surprised that I built all this with a tiny little concrete facility up here. Where are you? There. Concrete plant produces 20 tons per workday, but yeah, I've never grown beyond my starting setup. The Republic has, the construction facilities haven't. Right, I think that's you done then. Bit of research for now. Oh, vaccine development, I suppose. Could take that. I don't have global pandemics enabled. Just, I think they detract from the gameplay. It's bad enough having to deal with strokes and heart attacks, pollution and alcohol. One person starving. How can you have one person starving? Right, do we have a distribution office ready to go here? I've actually got, somehow, construction office assigned. Let's assign all of the offices. We'll get it done as quickly as we can. Because we need that before we need this, actually. Or it may. I'm going to set you to high priority. So I want the trucks in there so that they can clear the fields. That'll be the priority rather than having the silo up. Up here. Roads are done, so let's remove that. Might gravel that other stuff up eventually. But with that finished, I'm going to return to our spaghetti up here. We need roads with street lamps. I'm just going to not do that. I'm going to settle for that for the moment. Just take it steady, step at a time. You're out of goods. What are you out of? Clothes. Yes, that's okay. As long as you've got food and meat. Don't mind if you're out of clothes. A short period. Yeah, back up here. So you're being done. Let's this section in here. Do I want? Yeah, let's have lights in here as well, because again we'll be looking to get rid of the path. So I'm going to do that. Does that make it difficult to get up here? It's a roundabout route, but that's okay. Okay, how are we doing? 871 days, 674. You need 100 tons of prefab panels, need 128 tons of concrete. It's going to be close. The cold store is done, so let's have this distribution line, and then where do we go after here? No, let's actually do it this way. Come out here first, then head in. Yeah, settle for that. So obviously I need to get this road done to take some of the load off this artery in here. Though we should be able to get trucks coming from the meat storage. No, we don't have access to this other side. Yeah, we need to come down through there. I thought they'd have done that rather than come across the bridge. No, I suppose not. That's probably coming down this road across the bridge and then along here. It's probably faster than going along that dual carriageway, the highway, freeway, motorway, whatever you want to call it. I don't think there's going to be too much difference between these two. It does look like the flats might be done just ahead, but not too much. That it'll make starvation a problem over here. Do we have workers? No, we don't. That is still too far a walk from these flats. Oh, we're at 11th of June, so it's not long till we start harvesting. Some of the fields anyway. 61% there, 70, 66. They're a bit slow seeming. 74 and 73, 57, because they're done later. No, don't like all this. You only get 3 workers. Do you have people on the way in? Yeah. So that's okay. Don't be silly about that. Happiness creeping up back towards 70%. And we're zooming up towards 15 million rubles. Right. You're supposed to be high priority. We find some gravel and asphalt, I suppose. Concrete is the problem, because concrete is come up here, which is also high priority. Actually, 160 days, whereas you're still at 293, so we will have the shopping centre done first after all. Excellent. And sewage tank is done in there. And you do serve some of these flats as well. So you're okay. Seem to be working fine. And switch up here. There's nothing in it. That's good. Gas power station once again. Elf workers. Okay, we're going to go for it. Fuel line data. I need to get another bus first of all. And here. Probably after P speed. PZ3205. And is that you? It is. So let's set you to the power station and off you go. Right, done. Actually, we're done with both. We've already got maximum occupancy there. So, back to... Yeah, we'll use the same trucks again here. We'll breach in food distribution. After the warehouse, head for there. Unload food. That'll do. Clothing distribution. After the warehouse, you head for there. Okay, unload clothes only. And electronics distribution. Yeah, we'll just do the same again. Make that the first port of call. Unload that. There we go. Right, so people will be a bit unhappy that they're starving, etc. after a wee while. We need more flats. And I think we're just going to get the same type of flats again. I want them at the same sort of angle. Can I get 3 in here, I wonder? If we do that, maybe just get another one in there. So we'll start over here. And right there. Okay. Let's have... Yeah, let's have you connect there, because you don't need to go too far along in that direction, do you? No, do you know what? Do you know what? We're going to have this path come out there. And we're going to remove that one. You head up there. Okay, do that, and this is we'll asphalt that as well. As a temporary measure, again, put that in there so that we can get construction underway here. You've already got food, electronics and meat. Everyone's short on clothes just now, but that's good. People couldn't get food, but hopefully this will bounce up quickly again. Culture. Aha! I don't have culture around here, do I? We need this pathway. This is a kindergarten? Yeah. So we could put a cinema, something around up here. Can I squeeze one in here? Squeezing again. I shouldn't squeeze things in, but I tend to do that. 150 visitors. There we go. Look at that. As if it's meant to be sort of. Need to flip it though to get the road in. Sometimes I do wish I aligned things to the grid. I'm not getting the road in there. I like the idea of that, but there's no way to get a road connection. No. Okay, forget that then. What about Cosmos is too small. Dance hall would be too big. Yeah, people tend to move about in a dance hall. They don't sit in nice, neat roads. Let's try Cinema Suju 100. I think that's too small as well. I want flats in here. It's the road that's the problem in this bit. Yeah, There's no way that's going in there at all. Okay. Let's settle then for... thinking about pass down here. At that path there. And then move the cinema down in here somewhere. A nice riverside cinema. Let's go back to... okay, we need a road, but that's okay. We can have a road if we like that. It does just about sit in there. Let's try this other one again though, this Sputnik. Oh, I shouldn't say Sputnik when I'm playing Workers and Resources. Could get into real trouble. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And then we can run road straight out here. Somewhere. What's this? Something that I can get rid of. Nope. Ah, right, okay. Well, I'm going to temporarily get rid of this then. I'm going to do this here actually. And this. Let's think about nice curvy road. I'm not going to have anything else in here. I'm not going to build anything in this area, so we could be fine just to do this. Yeah, that's all well and good. Let's get the footpaths back in now. You to there and you to there. Messy. I know. That's even there and to there. Right. You've got everything you need now. Hospital. Where can I squeeze in a hospital? It's good to have a hospital or a clinic or something down there. But, again, I mean that's not going to reach flats out here. I don't need a big hospital, I just need a wee clinic or something up here, I think. Let's see if we can squeeze a clinic in there. Emergency, what do we have? Small clinic, 45, 15, 90, too big, 21. I think that's small clinic. What's the 45 one look like? I mean, that's... acceptable, possibly, in there. Yeah, okay. Get you in like so. We're not going to connect you up with that sort of road just now, because I want a nice curve. Right. Get you in there. connect? You did. Excellent. Do we have you assigned? Okay. How are things over here? Right, you need some vehicles. Do I get chemicals? I'll leave a space for chemicals, I think. But no, we'll have distribution. I will have a distribution office set up here to pick up chemicals when we create them, so we don't need that here. For now, we'll just get some covered hulls. We'll just go with the KMZ 5410s. Fast, powerful, expensive. 4 of. And your tasks, before I forget. Okay, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick all them, drop them here to 100. And that's good enough for now. How long have you got to go? Still a long way. Let's stick you to high priority now. Still need 200 odd tons of concrete, and we're already bringing in crops from over here. Right, so let's see, you, what are you doing? Reaching grain storage. Let's get you up to, no, let's leave you at 60. Put the clothing crop storage up to 100. You find me breaching grain storage to 100 as well. Come back to you in a minute. You here. Won't pick up at the customs house. Pick up from the grain storage. But for the most part, just pick up here. In fact, let's take that off just now. Just pick up from the fields. And dump everything in the silo. And over here. We've got the covered hulls in here. Still. Why have I not done this before? Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In fact, I need to take you off. Stop importing, and oh, food grain silo is already there. Get that up to 100 then. You should all head out. I'll leave it at that. I just want these fields emptied more quickly. 250 tons of food. How are we for meat? Only 5.5 tons there. 7.5 tons in that storage. But you should be producing plenty now. 30 workers. 30 workers. Yeah. That should be good. Folks here. Culture's your problem, and hospital. Hospital's the bigger problem than culture. You're still waiting for asphalt. We'll get there. But now, wood workers cannot export water. You're missing chemicals. Why is that? Because I've not assigned you. Bring in the chemicals. Oops. Let's get you to add that. There we go. You'll start producing water now. It's a bit worrying, shops out of goods. Which shop in particular? You're out of meat. Okay. Perhaps need better production up here. Let's max you out. Okay, so we should have plenty of crops. And we've got no problem importing crops if need be. I wondered why we were in the red last month. We spent $250,000 on new vehicles. Speaking of, these fields, these are a bit slower because we had to wait for that farm to be up and running. And they'll be producing crops aplenty soon enough. Yeah, not too bad looking, but we might need to start transporting crops from there all the way across the bridge, which is not ideal. Do you have chemicals yet? You do, you're working away, producing water. Ramping up nicely there. Get away. Absolutely no need for this bus stop after all, but that's alright, I can live with it. I might put a bus on if it's raining. Let's assign you to there now. Let's say use high priority. You only need 54 tons of concrete, so I think we'll have you done before October. You're going to drop off in the farm, which is fine. You're still out of meat. Yeah. Right, we need to increase our meat production. We need to do a lot. Actually, I think this has got the capacity. As long as we're bringing in plenty of crops. That was the problem. You could actually do with a couple more trucks. That would help out. Fantastically. Covered hulls. 2 of them. And it's past time for a break as usual. So I think we'll bring this to an end here and we'll pick it up again next time out. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment or rate the video. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers!